go to acid. Acid. Yes, sir. What's an acid? Acid. What's an acid? What is an acid? What was an acid, right?
Yes, sir.
If actually you must have gone through that book, then this one is so simple and straightforward, right? This is just a question for you. You know what's an acid, right? What's that?
An acid is derived from the word acidus.
Acidus, right?
Yes.
And acidus means what?
Sour.
Sour. That is what? Sour, right?
Yeah.
Sour.
And this is book here. I don't bang out the
Alhamdulillah. I like that. Alhamdulillah. Alright? Good. Now if at all, now in that case here, since you have gone through that book a lot, so therefore you are going to answer all my questions.
It's alright. Okay, not good.
Right? No, yeah, it is good, right?
Yeah.
So in that case here, when you look at acid, an acid is what is derived from the word acidius, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Some people say so. It is derived from the word acid. Yes, so as acidius, right?
Yes, sir.
Agricole. That's the history of acid. You know why? Because at first there was no standard definition for what's for an acid. Alright?
Yes,
so
sir.
anything that is sour, we refer to them as what? As an acid.
As an acid, yeah.
Then we are referring to them as what? As an acid.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at this book again, we included what? A source of an acid, right?
Yes, sir.
There are a lot of sources of what?
Yeah.
Of an acid. You know what, sir? You have that book? Good.
Yeah.
Everyone have that book.
Yeah.
So in that case here, when we look at what? At the sources, right?
Yes, sir.
It tells you that most of the foods that you eat, what happens here? They contain an acid.
Yeah.
Don't say all of the foods that we eat here they contain an acid. Don't say that all of the foods that we eat. But some people can tell you that all of the foods that we eat here they contain what? Acid, either bases or either salt, right?
Yeah.
No. Now, let me just ask you a question here. Water. Is it an acid?
Well, sometimes it can act as an acid.
When?
Well, when react with
a
base.
With a base, right?
Yes.
So when it reacts with
Like
a base,
ammonia.
with ammonia, right?
Yes.
So when ammonia reacts with water here, what happens here? Huh?
You give ammonium.
What is that?
NH4
We have this one here, yes?
plus OH minus.
Now we have OH here.
Minus.
So this one, is it an acid? Huh? So it was Lewis, right?
Yes, which so the water is an
In
acid.
1923.
Yeah.
So what? Proton or what? Proton, right?
Yes, sir.
But we are getting to that point. First of all, here, let us try to understand these areas before we go to definitions, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, so therefore, when I ask you what is an acid here, someone can say what? An acid here is any substance that dissolves in water and produce what? Hydrogen ion as well as the only positive ion, right?
Yes, sir.
That is what we have used to.
Yeah.
But that's not acid. Yeah, it is an acid, alright? But it's what? It's a concept of Arrhenius about acid, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, since we are talking about what? Sour. In 1884, a Swedish, some people say this guy is a physicist.
Yeah.
Some people say he is a chemist, right?
Yeah.
But actually here, according to history here, this man was what? A physicist. But this man played a great role in terms of what? Chemistry, right?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, he states that any substance actually, right?
Yes, sir.
That dissociates or ionize in what? In an aqueous solution. Any substance. I will say one substance here, but any substance that dissociates or what? Ionize in an aqueous solution is what? Is an acid.
It's an acid, yeah.
Alright? Not only that, after dissociation here and ionization, what will happen now? They must produce what? Hydrogen ion, right?
Yeah.
As what? As the only positive ion.
Okay.
That is what? That is Arrhenius concept about what? About acid.
Yeah.
For the base here, it's just the opposite.
Yeah.
That any substance that dissolve in water here is what? That produces what? Hydroxyl ion here is what? Is a base. But we are making mention of what of dissociation, right?
Yes, sir.
And also what ionization. Don't get confused. These are the chemistry terms, right? When you say dissociation here, it means what to dissolve. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Now what happens here? We are also talking about what? About aqueous solution. When you talk about aqueous solution here, what is that? Some people can tell you that this is what the type of an equation, right? Sorry, solution, right?
Yes, sir.
No, aqueous solution is what is not the type of solution. We have what you have saturated solution, right?
Yeah.
We have unsaturated solution, right?
Yeah.
We have super saturated solution. We were two students. Are you right?
Yes, sir.
But whenever we see what AQ, that means the solvent there is what? It's water.
Water.
Any solution where the solvent is water, we can refer to that solution as what? As an aqueous solution. And when the solvent is what is not water, we can refer to that particular solution as what? As non-aqueous solution. So an aqueous solution is a solution here where water is used as what? As a solvent. Are we getting this concept here?
Yes, sir.
An aqueous solution is a solution where water is used as what? As a solvent.
Yeah.
And what is a solvent, right? A solvent is any substance where what another substance can be dissolved. Or a solid can be dissolved, right?
Yes, sir.
Now a solid here is any substance that can dissolve in another substance. Or is any substance that can dissolve in what? In a solvent. Sugar is what? Is a solvent, is a solid, right?
Yeah.
Sugar is a solid. Because when you put sugar into the water here, that sugar will disappear. So it tells you that the water there is what? Is the solvent, right? Because the water is what? Is the one responsible for that sugar to get dissolved or to disappear. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
So that's the case now. This man Arrhenius is trying to explain to us that at any time you take any substance and you put that substance into the water and that substance dissolve and produce what? Hydrogen ion, then that substance is what? Is an acid. Are we okay? And this concept was given in the year what? 1884.
1884.
And Arrhenius is what? Is a Swedish guy.
Scientist, yeah.
Are we getting this concept here?
Yes, sir.
Hope you simple as for right?
Yeah.
Good. Now when you talk about the sources of water and acid here, one of the sources here. Now even in your system here, you have an acid. Because sometimes when you have the word acid here, we all think that acid is what? It's a dangerous substance, right?
Yes, sir.
No, that's also. Are we right?
Yes, sir.
An acid here is inside your system. Have you heard about ulcer, right?
Yeah.
You know, some of us here, this antidote is disturbing us, right?
Yes, sir.
This hunger can cause ulcer. Hunger cannot cause ulcer at all. Hunger cannot cause ulcer. You know what causes ulcer? Bacteria.
Yeah.
I'm not a medical student, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. But I can tell you that bacteria causes ulcer.
Yeah. Of course.
So if you say what? Hunger can cause ulcer, you are wrong. Not that. Hunger cannot cause ulcer, but bacteria can cause the ulcer. Are we right?
Yes, sir.
Just that whenever you have ulcer, you have developed ulcer. You know what happens now? You will just stay under for too long. That's the only thing you can tell me. Don't do your research. Now, ulcer means what? Sore or wound. Ulcer means what? Sore or wound. You have stomach ulcer. Alright? You don't want to you have gastric ulcer, right? You have what? You have this guy called hydrochloric acid in your system. That's called what? The gastric acid, right? The human stomach here contains what? A gastric acid.
Yeah.
So are we not having acid? Yes, we are having acid, right?
Yes.
That is what? Gastric acid. And the pH for the gastric acid is equal to what? 2 to what? 2 to 3.
Of course.
They're all in that book, right?
Yeah.
That's the pH of what? Of the gastric ulcer that we have. Stomach ulcer, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you have that wound in your stomach, now when you have HCl, right? So when that wound happens to what? To get in touch with this HCl, there lies the problem. Is that also,
Yes, sir.
you start feeling pains. So you know what happens, right?
Yeah.
That's why when you look at what as some of the household basic here, we have what? We have the antacid, right? That's what is there to what? To neutralize this what? The acidity in what? In the stomach. Are we getting this concept here?
Yes, sir.
When you look at what the basic household, the household basics here, you know what are they? When you first of all as the basic here, we talk about base, right?
Yeah.
A base here is what? Is any substance that has a bitter taste, right?
Yeah.
There are substances that has what? A bitter taste. Can you say all substances that has a bitter taste they are base? Are they bases?
No.
We are coming to that, right? Not that. All acids, they contain what? Hydrogen. All acids contain what? Hydrogen, right?
Yes, sir.
But you cannot say what? All compound that has hydrogen, they are what? They are acid. No, we cannot say that. Can you say what is an acid? Water is what? Is a neutral substance. What is a neutral substance, right?
Yeah.
Water is what? Is not an acid, not another what? A base, right? Likewise, sugar is what? It's a neutral substance, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm okay here. Are we getting this concept here?
Yes, sir.
You know the chemical formula for sugar? No, let me talk one thing actually.
No. No.
See what? Let me just try this one, alright?